Hi, it's the tiny one slash Bishie, and you're probably wondering, where's the rest of the vlogs? Well, unfortunately, hold on a minute, let me fix my camera angle. Unfortunately, my my phone decided it's gonna brick, and by brick I mean the heat from the triple digits. It decided just to wreak havoc with a whole bunch of phones and cameras this past weekend. And so, as a result, a lot of them didn't work properly. And plus, mine has an issue with the um, charging port where it kind of doesn't want to work with the charging port anymore. And as a result, sometimes it charges, sometimes it doesn't. And then there's also the issue where I have to turn it off in order to get to charge, and then sometimes even then it doesn't want to charge, it just wants to drain the battery, which is a software issue. I'm hoping, excuse me, with the next update it'll get fixed, but who knows. Anyways, while I was waiting for the bathroom, I decided let's finish doing my SacAnime recap since I couldn't do any more vlogs. So that's what this video is. Okay, so started having issues with the phone and it was a mess. Luckily, Daredreamer was able to help me calm down because I had no phone, and it was a bit traumatic for me because I like having a phone. I like being connected. If I'm by myself doing something, I want something in my hands so I can do something. And luckily, she helped so much. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. Anyways, Saturday morning, we had to get super early, and we got dressed, and we hurried over to the autograph line. I hope my fan isn't being too much of a distraction. We head over to the autograph line so that we can get. I wanted to get J. Michael Tatum's autograph, and I wanted to get Brina's autograph, and plus I was helping Deirdre get some autographs that she needed. So I had nothing to. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? Because I've met them before. I've gotten their autograph before. I don't have anything for them to autograph. And then an idea hit me. Hold on one second. Okay, so I was doing Seal Wonderland Eloise that day, and I hadn't seen them in a long time, and I wanted to show them that my my cosplay skill had gone up since the last time I saw them, which is why I was Eloise. And plus, the Black Butler Gathering was right after that. Sorry, I'm tired if I keep rubbing my eye. So I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I had Claude, which I was going to bring, but I want to wait for Claude's voice actor so he can sign that. And then it hit me. My Sail Wonderland, or not my Sail Wonderland, my Phantom Bunny Sebastian. And so they were so happy to see this. They thought it was awesome. And so I had J. Michael Tatum sign this side, and then Brina signed the other side. I don't know if you can see that. But how awesome is that they were wanting to sign my bunny, and they thought it was so cute and so adorable. So I was able to get their autographs. We went to the gathering. The gathering was super hot, but it was fun. I got to pose with my friend. Her channel I'll link down below. She's Whimsy Rainbow Star. she was Sebastian that day, and I got to pose with her as Eloise and Sebastian. Um, Not really a shipping type posing, but it's more like, haha, look at CL, I'm posing with your butler. What are you gonna do about it? You know, that type of thing. I also, and this is a first for me because I missed out doing it last summer, but there was a cosplayer who was dressed as Elder Transy, and when they said Elder Transy and Eloise, I seem to be the only Eloise to go up there. And we're both of age. We're both, I think, actually think he's older than me. And so I actually was willing to pose with him and do a couple action poses when my friends did a video. I'll see if I can grab that from her. And so yeah, and I had seen him looking at me throughout the whole gathering. And so I think he was glad that someone was actually able to pose with him, because Elder Transy is not really a character you want to really pose with, and you're kind of wary about people who do that type of cosplay because it's like, he's a pervert, he's a rapist. I mean, but this guy was so awesome and he was so respectful, and he didn't push any boundaries, and I felt so comfortable posing with him. So I wouldn't mind posing with him again, you know, as CL or another Eloise cosplay. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. I got to pose also with Miss Artistry, who was Femme CL Wonderland Claudia, and it was great. Unfortunately, it was so hot, and she can't handle the heat well at all, and so she started having troubles. So Daredreamer and I were able to get her inside, and then when we found out that she hadn't really had anything to eat or drink, we were able to get her to, after she had cooled down a bit, we walked to Pyology, which is not that far away, and we were able to get her some food. Actually, we had her sit down, and we just said, just hold our table, sit, relax, cool down. Okay. I think we got her some water or something like that. And then Daredreamer and I got in line. Good thing about Pyology is that they have gluten-free options, and so I was able to get my gluten-free pizza, which is so good. And then after I had gotten my order in, I went to Miss Artistry and I took her card, and while Daredreamer sat with her, I went and I put in her order and used her card, and the guy was so nice and so understanding about what I was doing. Of course, it's the heat. So many people were making the EMTs, you know, just run all about because of them passing out and not having adequate water, not having adequate food. Oh, it was a mess. But at least we were able to take care of her and get her needs taken care of. Once we did that, I think we went into the. We went into Artist Alley Vendors Hall for a bit and walked around, and then I think we were able to go upstairs real quick. Yeah, we were able to go upstairs real quick and get some photos done of our CL Wonderland, Eloise, and Claudia. And actually, I was in the photography room at least once a day for each of my different cosplays. We even got photos, I believe, of our. Oh no, I think we missed doing our. I'm sorry, I'm just blanking. I don't remember if we were able to get our Cruiser and Pecco and for the photography room, but I know we got all our other cosplays in. And it was so much fun shooting in that room. I'm glad that they set up the photography room. I'm hoping that for next SacAnime they were able to have the photography room again. And I'm still kind of tired and still kind of so I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place and kind of like. Yeah, but anyways, we were able to go upstairs, I think, because it's about like 5 or something like that, to get ready to do our Pecco Cruiser shoot and our date night. And it took me a while to get ready, and Miss Artistry was able to come in the middle of it, and she got to see the process that it takes to get Nikuzu, because it's a process, especially with the wig I have, because I have to glue it down here on the sides and then glue down the hairline up here, and it involves a lot of liquid latex, and it can be a huge mess, especially taking off at the end of the night. But I was able to get Nikuzu. We got our date night shoot with ATP Photography, and then the rest of the night we walked around. We found a place that we were able to, get some hot wings and all that stuff, and it was nice just walking around. We went back into the convention center, and I was able to give a shoot to one of my friends. I think it's Crow Covert's cosplay. And then turn Miss Artistry and we took photos of each other using my camera. And all in all, it was a nice night. We relaxed at the end of the night. She kept me company as I took my wig off and everything until Daredreamer and Sage the Bay got back to the room. And then Sunday rolled around, and I hope I'm not skipping anything. Sunday was the day I decided I'm going to be Izuru Kamakura for all day, and it's like, why did I do this? Basically, black suit, black wig. You guys have seen my Izuru before. So yeah, I was Izuru. I took on my jacket for the Love Light gathering, and I was just gross, just here. And you can see my bottle in the. Don't want you to see my butt on the camera, so I'll put it over here. So yeah, it was just gross, and I just felt I was just a sweaty mess afterwards. But I shot the Love Live gathering. That was actually the only gathering that I ended up being able to shoot because of the weather. But got it done. I don't know why I keep doing this, but okay. And I was happy. I was proud of myself that I was able to do that. Afterwards, I went in. I got some air conditioning. I put my phone. Kind of don't remember what happened after the Love Live gathering. I think I went to try to hook up with Daredreamer to see what she was doing with autographs and stuff. I don't know. Late at like 2 o'clock, we ended up going to the Danganronpa gathering. Horribly hot. Oh my god. I was like about to pass out. Luckily, I did my actual hair instead of the wig, which I think helped me a lot during that gathering because, we were all pretty much dead by the time the gathering was over. And so some shots I wanted to get done, we didn't get done, but that's understandable. People wanted to get out of the heat. Afterwards, we sat in front of this huge fan that was upstairs in the convention center, and it was just so, it felt so good. And then I wanted to get some photos done in the photography room. We got some photos. I think we got food at some point. I don't remember. And then we went. I told Miss Artistry I want to go down to the vendors hall. I had some pin. I had a pin that I saw that I wanted to get so badly. So I'm like, let me get this, and then I'll go ahead and if I don't see you, I don't see you. If I do, okay. So we kind of, because she wanted to go get something to eat. So we kind of broke away. I knew specifically what I wanted, so I headed down, got what I wanted. And then I went to meet Daredreamer, who was in the, she was chilling in the Sheridan. downstairs where you do registration and stuff like that. She was kind of done, and so we were just relaxing, and I got to relax, cool off with her, that sort of thing. Some other stuff happened while we were in the photography room, which I am not going to talk about just because it's, you know, it's personal stuff. But let's just say it's stuff that I'm glad is going to happen for next con, which I'm looking forward to. And so I got everything that I wanted, got to relax, and all in all, it was a nice con. It was a nice convention. Oh, funny thing that happened. I think it was Sunday while we were trying to pack, and this was in between. I think this was before the Black Butler gathering. Oh my god, this was before the Danganronpa gathering on Sunday. I went up to the room. That's right. I went to the room to go eat and pack. And Sage the Beige, she wanted to make some soup. She had, those big containers of soup, and she wanted to make one. That morning, I had forgotten to remove the coffee filter from the coffee pot, and so she had coffee flavored ramen, which she thought was utterly disgusting. Ooh. So was that. But I thought it was awesome, so I ended up eating her ramen as much as I could in between packing and in between stuff. The one complaint I do have about the Sheridan, which I can't understand but still like annoying, is they wouldn't, for bag check, they wouldn't allow any bags that were open, and so we were having to, all the bags that we had that were open, we had to remove everything from it and play Tetris and put it in other bags, other containers that we had, and carry it around with us because it was ridiculous. I even had to carry my lightsaber around because they wouldn't allow props either. And so I was just carrying around a whole bunch of stuff. It was a mess. It was heavy, but I got through it, so yay. Oh god, what was the other thing? I think that's all. Oh, and then when we checked out, we were putting stuff in the car, and I had forgotten that I had a garment bag because this was only the second convention I've gone to and used a garment bag. And so, sorry, I'm looking at the time. So we forgot the garment bag at the hotel, and Dare Dreamer was awesome enough to, a couple of days later, she was able to go down, get it for me, and bring it to my place all the way here where I live. So I was able to get all my stuff back, thankfully. Oh. And so yeah, I had a nice, fun con. And now, on to the moment that you may or may not have been waiting for. The merch. So, first off is, let me show you that poster. Here's the poster that, oh my god, the glare, that Roadhog's voice actor signed. And I have to talk to the junk boy to see if, I think he wants the portrait, the artwork that Josh signed, and I'll get to keep this. The other thing I forgot to, or didn't get to show, was this big old poster that us VIPs were able to get. See if I can show the whole thing. So yeah, so there was that. We had to keep those really carefully in the drawers. Is there anything else behind you? I don't think so. Okay, now on to the little tiny merch. Now from Covert Cosplay, I was able to. I purchased a Princess Leia outfit. It's the Princess Leia outfit that you first see in the first movie. I was able to get the whole costume from her except like the boots. But she had to fix the length because it was a little too long. She altered the length for me, and then she also got me this Slytherin bow tie because she knows I love Slytherin House. So I got that from her, and then let's see, I was able to get this pin. Is it even gonna focus? It's gonna be too light. Trying to. I hope it focuses, but it's basically it's a ruby pin that if you see my photos on Content Photography, the Peter Parker that I took photos of, he gave me that pin, which was so awesome. And then a little funny thing is that the night of the date shoot, Miss Artistry had gone to the artist alley and she had picked me up something. What I didn't realize is she had picked me up this pin. I don't even know if it shows up good or not. Basically, servant pin. And I was so happy that she was able to get that for me. Like I said, I don't know if these are coming out nice or not. If they're not, I will go ahead and take photos of them and add them at the end of the video. Yeah, she was able to get that for me, which was so sweet. And then I went back into Artist Alley because I had seen I knew the vendor she got that from. And I was actually looking at that same pin, which was so funny. I was also looking at this one. Oh yeah, this is real washed out. Basically, it's Izuru Kamakura, but then he's got like the little ribbons and stuff all around him. Kind of like a Sailor Moon type transformation thing that I thought was cute. So later on that day, so it makes me glad that I actually didn't get the servant one, and she was able to get that for me and surprise me. Now later on that day, I saw Miss Artistry again while we were resting and waiting for Daydreamer's father to come pick us up. And then she surprised me with this. The Oma keychain. I think I am going to have to take pictures of all these. And she also surprised me with another keychain. Oh. Sailor Moon keychain. Which, I love Sailor Moon. I'm not really I'm not going to be picky about Sailor Moon merchandise. Because I love all of Sailor Moon. I love, Sailor Saturn has got to be my favorite, but I'll take Sailor Moon. But anyways, and apparently, here, so I removed the little backing thing that you said you're supposed to move. So cute, so adorable. So one side has her, like that, and then the other side has her winking, which is so adorable. Can't wait to put that on my keychain. So yeah, so I guess that's my con wrap up. I don't remember if I forgot anything. If I did, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just still so tired and still so like I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, even a week later, and it's just good night, But anyways, I'll get back to posting videos on Tiny Bishie, and I have some other cons I'm hoping to go to that are coming up. One I know for sure is going to be next month in October, so I'm excited about that. I'm hoping to go to SacCon. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, but I know for sure I'm going to be going to Sister Creature Con. I think I'm going to go both days. My ticket's already going to be paid for, which is so awesome. I don't know why my glasses seem all askew. If they are askew, I'm sorry. It's the headphones. So yeah, for Central CreatureCon, I'm hoping to cosplay Chucky, and possibly I might do Chucky up both days. It depends on how he's received, and I know if the Junk Boy is able to go, he's going to be um, Jeff the Killer. At least one day, possibly both. So, anyways, I think that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!